Airbrush makeup. You may have heard about this or you may not have heard about this. It doesn't matter, because in this video, if you are looking and really seeking for information, the right information and the correct information about airbrush makeup, I will be giving you everything. I'll share every details about this. And if you are actually someone who is really interested in knowing about airbrush makeup, or who has an upcoming wedding and you are getting married, or any of your friend or family member is getting married and you want to know whether to go for airbrush makeup or not, or whether what are the effects and why it is so special, is it really a hyped one or it is really worth the hype, and all of that. So if you really want to know about it, stay tuned with the video and watch the video till the end, so that you get all the information and all the clarity which will actually make you take your decisions clearly whether you want to go with airbrush makeup or not. So for that, stay tuned. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, Miss Harshha. My name is Harshha. I'm a professional makeup artist and an educator. I'm a bridal makeup specialist, a makeover consultant, and an aromatherapist and cosmetologist. In this video, I will be providing you the entire clarity about airbrush makeup and how effective it is, why it is so special, and all of that. So let me share something with you. So I was actually figuring out that what topic can I make for my YouTube video and all, and recently I'm a bridal makeup artist, as I told you, so I get a lot of inquiries on a daily basis for bridal makeups. So there are a lot of inquiries in past days which I had, where people were like they asked me that what kind of makeup or products you use, and I told them that I do airbrush makeup, and that is something which is my personal favorite as well, and I just explained them why it is good and all of that. But they were like kind of saying that what, Harsha, that you're the only one who is telling that airbrush makeup is so good and all, because we have heard that it is not good for dry skin, or somebody has said that it's not good for oily skin, or somebody has said that it is not good in winter, somebody's, and all of that. So see, the point is, I'll tell you one thing which I personally feel as a professional that I should speak it out, because there are a lot of myths in the market about everything, okay? Same with airbrush makeup. So let me start with the point number one, which is skin type. So no matter what skin type you have, airbrush is good for all skin type. But yes, one thing is for sure, that the skin preparation is different for different skin type with airbrush, or whether it is airbrush or not, it doesn't matter. Every skin prep before makeup requires special attention. For example, if you have a dry skin, you require a certain kind of skin preparation which your makeup artist definitely has to know. And after that, if you do airbrush, it's perfectly fine. If you have an oily skin, of course, the primers you use, the skin preparations you do, the moisturizer you use, and all of that, that also is different for oily skin type. So no matter what skin type you have, if the skin preparation is good, every skin type can enjoy the beautiful finish of airbrush makeup without any hassle or any difficulty. And airbrush is the latest technology in the market, which is not, of course, new. It's like been years when people are doing it and practicing it professionally. But yes, there are still a lot of people and a lot of inquiries I get who actually don't know about airbrush makeup. So I just thought of creating a video so that I can spread more words about it. And now, if I talk about longevity, trust me, without touch up, your makeup will last at least 20 to 22 hours, depending on the skin type. If you have oily skin, maybe not more than that, but still, it will not budge, it will not smudge. You can touch your face when you are having airbrush makeup. And see, nowadays, why I feel that airbrush makeup is something which everybody should opt for, especially when it is bridal makeup, because see, the photography standards have literally increased a lot these days. There are all high-end HD cameras. There is so much of lighting in the venue. There is a lot of things, you wear so heavy jewelries, such beautiful designer outfits, and if you don't look good, if this part of your body is not looking good on that special day, I don't think that anything else can match up the entire thing, okay? Everything has an importance. At the same time, I have seen people that they compromise on the makeup part. They don't consider that makeup is worth investing like too much money on. But trust me, everything has its importance, and when you get clicked and if you're not looking good in this part of your body, of course your entire life you have to see that picture and that photo album. Okay, so I personally, not like, yes, I know I'm a makeup artist, but personally also I don't think that I'll ever take that chance when it will come to my special day, or anyone who is around me who is special to me, like considering all my clients and of course brides. Okay, so this is something, it lasts really long, you don't require any touch up. And now there is airbrush makeup. There is also one more myth which I have come across, is that if you have pimple on your face, like acne and pimple, it is not good, or if you have a lot of pores on your face, it's not good. You know what, dear, I would just like to tell all of you that there is a technique of doing things. Okay, there are people in the market, of course I can't name them, there are a lot of artists I know, those who do airbrush, but they are not using the airbrush products. Okay, this is a huge difference. Okay, like most, yes, there are airbrush systems which actually support normal brand foundations as well, that you can use that foundation in the machine and you can actually airbrush. But what I use is, I use specialized products which are specially made for airbrush machine, and when you use that, you get a totally different finish. Okay, so this is also maybe one of the reason when people think that airbrush makeup is not that good, because maybe they are not using the correct product in the machine. Okay, so yes, the technology is a factor. The gun, you put the foundation and then you spray it on the face, and the foundation gets sprayed in a spray form very evenly on your face. Everything is fine, but the product matters. Okay, so this is something which again I think that really matters. Now again, one more thing. So there are a lot of brands in the market, there are a lot of Chinese brands in the market when it comes to airbrush machines. So I know some people personally also, like fellow makeup artists, who have actually bought 10,000 rupees worth airbrush machines, and they just name it that it is airbrush, but you also know what you will get. So my point is, what, if somebody is not using the right quality and the right machine in airbrush, that doesn't mean that airbrush as a whole is a bad concept. Okay, no, it's not. Ask me, and if you just go to my Instagram handle, I will link that in the description, and I'll also put here somewhere the link and the icon. Go and watch my Instagram. Every photo of my bride and whatever makeup photo is there, it's all airbrush makeup, and it is taken normal by phone camera. Okay, I don't usually shoot with the pictures I take of my brides, it's all with phone camera, with no editing at all, and my clients vouch for that exactly they look the same. I don't do over editing, I don't do that the running the smooth effect on the face and then showing that it's so flawless and all that, because every skin has that natural skin pore and there is a texture on people's skin. Okay, it's not that plastic finish which normally people show after so much of editing. Okay, so trust me guys, don't believe on such myths. Airbrush, as I am telling you, that airbrush is something which is really good, but yes, the machine has to be good. First of all, the entire airbrush system, I use personally system from Iwata. It is a Japanese brand, and trust me, it is so good, so good. I'm using it from last 4.5 years and there has been no complaint at all. Okay, and at the same time, see, there are a lot of famous brands in the market, but I have tried quite a few, and this particular brand Iwata is something which has really stolen my heart. It delivers perfect finish. The products which comes along with the system, which I take from a dealer in Delhi who is the authorized dealer for Iwata system. So if you want, I can share the link in the description box below as well, so you can check it out from there. And I can't tell you in words how good it is. Okay, so first of all, the system has to be good. The second thing, the products you use in the system. Even in Iwata you have the option of using other brands, like liquid foundations of other brands, and you can same foundation you can use manually and you can use through airbrush system as well. But I personally don't suggest. Yes, I have tried that, but as I have seen the difference, I can tell you that definitely the foundations which come with the system which this dealer has suggested me, also I'm using that. It's from Mist Air. It's the brand name is Mist Air, and when I use that. The finishing is awesome. Okay, so use that. So the second thing, I guess you are clear. The first is system. The airbrush system has to be of good quality. The second is the product. The third is the skin prep. So whatever you are doing, if your skin prep is nice, airbrush makeup's quality becomes more effective. If you are doing the skin prep nicely, the finish of the airbrush gets much better even. Okay, it's already good, but it becomes more better. Okay, so that is again one of the things. Now let's talk about season. So it doesn't matter which season you have your wedding or your functions or whatever, every season is friendly with airbrush system. Now I stay in Kolkata, so Kolkata weather in summer is like so hot, so humid that you can't imagine. Okay, of course, if you are a part of Kolkata, then definitely you know. So in that, like, I tell my brides that, you know, we spend, like, actually, you know what, in weddings we spend lakhs and crores of rupees, right? So just because of, you know, 10-15,000, just don't compromise, you know, on your makeup, because that really speaks, you know. And on your special day, if you don't get compliments, I know, I can understand, and I guess you can also understand how heartbreaking it is, right? So don't compromise on your makeup, especially on your big day. Go for airbrush and you will, I can't tell you enough, just go and watch my Instagram pictures, you know, my bridal pictures, you will know what I'm talking about. Okay, now I guess season part, you are clear that no matter what the season is, it is always good, always a better option to go for airbrush makeup, because it's good for all skin type in all season. Even in winters, if your skin prep is good, airbrush looks really great. Okay, see, as a makeup artist, you know, it's always that a proper makeup artist will always know that, you know, how to play with the products and with the skin type and with the season. Okay, it's nothing is linear, nothing is fixed when it comes to makeup or any other profession also, you know. Just like food, when you cook, there is nothing there is no proper manual, right? Even if you follow a recipe, you have to use your brains to adjust with the taste of your family members, with the, you know, season, with the availability of the raw materials and all of that. Just similarly with the makeup as well, that you have to understand that, you know, which is actually gonna work and which will never work. Okay, and how you can make it better. So as a makeup artist myself, I know this, that whenever I have a client, I always, you know, consult them. I'll study their skin type. I'm also an aromatherapist and cosmetologist, so that is an additional knowledge I have, and it makes me, you know, actually understand the skin little better. So that is a plus point. So yeah, so I actually study that, and accordingly I, you know, switch and alter my skin preps, and I see, and there is nothing fixed. Okay, but yes, one thing is for sure that I'm always sure about is I know what skin requires what kind of skin prep, and how I can use the airbrush and other techniques to deliver that desired result to my clients. So that is how it is. And if airbrush is something, you know, it would not have been a great option, I would have not actually, you know, started doing. And this is all about the airbrush system. And if you want to know more about, and yes, one more thing, I also, you know, get an inquiry that people ask me that why it is so expensive and all. So guys, you know, taking a foundation and applying with sponge doesn't require any additional time, but when it comes to airbrush, of course, it's a time-taking process, and the maintenance and cost is much higher than other makeup products. Okay, so you have to actually take care of the system as well. If little bit here and there happens, the system will get damaged, and it will require a huge amount of time and money at the same time to actually, you know, get your machine back properly functional. Now let's talk about the benefits of having an airbrush makeup done. Okay, so the first thing, the most favorite thing of mine is you will look flawless. Okay, flawless. So how the technology exactly works? So basically, when you apply other foundations, so you know, when you actually build up the coverage, okay, even in higher brands as well. So I'm not saying every brand, of course, when it comes to NARS and different, you know, high-end brands, I'm not talking about that. But yes, apart from all the other brands, airbrush foundations are very light and it gives high coverage. Okay, so like the product used is less, but it gives you high coverage. So ultimately, exactly what shows up is your entire face will have a flawless finish, but it will not look cakey. It will not look like you have put any layer of makeup. It will look like your second skin. Yes, this is the best term I can use. When you have airbrush makeup on your face, it doesn't look like that you have put any makeup on your face, okay? Apart from the thing that the makeup artist is using the correct shade, okay? But the texture of the foundation is very smooth. It's very skin friendly. You will not feel that there is any makeup. You will not feel that weight of makeup on your face, okay? So it's wonderful, okay? The second thing is, of course, I told you about the finish. It looks so natural, and nowadays every bride wants to look natural. Nobody likes, forget about bride, nobody personally also looks, desires to look cakey and over the top, and nobody likes the compliments, not compliments exactly, comments, all those haunting comments that, oh my god, how much makeup you have put, oh my god, you are looking too much, oh my god, you should have applied more makeup, and all of that, okay? So nobody likes that, and airbrush does completely justice to all of this, and trust me, you will never have to experience such comments when it comes to your big day, right? Everybody is actually expecting compliments, not these haunting comments, okay? So this is something which is great. Now, as I already told you, it really lasts long. It is sweat proof, it is oil proof, and it will, no matter how humid the climate is, it is going to stay there. There is no other makeup currently present in the market which can beat the finish, the lasting, and the the entire all the pluses of airbrush makeup. There is no as such cons of airbrush makeup. It just, you will have cons if the artist is not able to do the makeup properly, okay? So airbrush makeup is not something that anybody can do. You require a proper set of skills. So whenever you buy an airbrush system, mostly the brands provide you the trainings and workshops where you can always learn and practice everything, so that you can actually master how to use that thing, okay? If you don't know that, then of course you may end up not having such desired results which actually airbrush promises to deliver. So this is something which I literally wanted to share with all of you, of course. And if you have any further questions or queries apart from whatever I have spoken, or anything you want to know, trust me, this is the channel and this is the place you will actually get the desired results without any myths, okay? So you can drop your queries in the comment section. You can also DM me on my Instagram handle, and I'll definitely let you know and answer your queries. And trust me guys, it's your big day, okay? Especially for all the upcoming brides, it's your big day. Don't compromise on the makeup, and it's something you will always cherish forever, right? So it's worth having that beautiful face of makeup. And if you want to know anything about it, no matter whether you are from Calcutta or anywhere outside, it doesn't matter whether it's not like if you are booking me then only I can provide you the knowledge. Just feel free. I can understand that what is the importance of having a consultant who can actually guide you with your questions and give you the exact clarity around your questions. So I definitely promise to be that for you. So you can ask me anything around that. I will be happy enough to help you and guide you at the same time. So till then, enjoy everything. And if you are someone who is actually having your wedding upcoming, all the best for your wedding day, and may you look the best on that day, okay? So that's my wishes for you. And if you want to know more about me and see my makeup looks and what kind of makeup I do and my makeovers, you can also follow me on my Instagram handle. This is my Instagram handle where you can check out my work, my makeup work and all. I do personally, I'm from Calcutta, so I do brides in Calcutta, and I also do destination weddings. Currently, due to pandemic, of course, I am doing only in Calcutta till this year. From January, I am opening my bookings for out of station weddings as well, and for out of country weddings as well. So if you are interested, you can get in touch with me, and if you have any other queries related to airbrush makeup, you can definitely reach out to me. So yes, this was all about this video. I hope that it was helpful for you and it gave you clarity and it made your decision making much easier for your big day, what makeup you should go for, what to avoid, what to choose, and all of that. So if you like the content, do like the video and subscribe to my channel. It will really mean to me a lot. And also hit the bell icon so that you don't miss on any further updates from my channel. And at the same time, stay happy, stay beautiful.